Hey, hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Caller Nikolai back today and I want to wish you all a happy Merry Christmas. It's about to pass midnight as I'm sitting here recording this and just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update video in the background. You guys will hear a bit of BGM and probably some fire crackling whatnot. I was planning to do a more in-depth After Effects video for you guys, but I didn't really get that far, so here we are with a bit of fire crackling and good BGM. So we are back. How are we doing as far as video goes? Well, what you guys will have seen the update video I posted, which was from 2nd of December, and well, it's about to become the 24th of December. You guys will see this on the 24th of December, I hope. And what you guys will have seen up until now on my IRL channel is it's decoded more ECU and config work and pulling and painting. That was the 31st of July to the 1st of August. We have the cable ECU work and caliper plus rim painting. That one has been privated due to a mishap in editing. It has so yeah, so that's not up anymore. Supposedly what's next to be released flashbang is the Diagon Oscar's car rebuilding, as well as rebuilding CCM and more, is supposedly the next thing to be uploaded. And then when I have the time, I will obviously, they can redo the We Have the Cable video and then get that re-uploaded later. And then after that is gonna be the Volvo D5 injectors and soot feed 3 seized washers, 2 dead batteries and a diesel soaked rags. You will know when you know. LED strips are in an ATF service, part 1 and 2, refound LED strip footage, random shenanigans and color samples and 4-channel amps, part 1 and 2, speaker wire going in, part 1 and 2, speaker amp wire is RAM but different problem, the amps work like a charm. And then some other videos that aren't really in order, so that's all I have on the list for now. As far as it goes, as far as videos I am recording up north here, well, I'm recording this update video for you guys right now, but I have what's going to be either a single part or a two-parter, which is going to be installing stereo in my mom's car, where I've already, well, ran wire and RCA and remote wire and chassis ground and clamped the 10mm wire onto a single 8mm wire I found, because trying to run anything through the firewall in a Renault Clio Mark III without having a lift or a heated shed is a royalist pain in the ass. So for now, we're running it off of that wire. I did the calculations and supposedly we should be fine. So yeah, if that subwoofer install is gonna happen in January or happen to the summer, I don't know yet. But one thing's for sure is that today, or well, in 3 minutes, today to tomorrow, so the 24th to the 25th or the 25th to the 26th is when my mom is getting my old head unit, one-din head unit, the Pioneer DS720, as well as a ACV multi-function adapter to control that via steering wheel buttons. And then the sub will come in late air. It will. status on quote-unquote packages. Well, I don't think I said it in any of the other update videos, but basically I have 3 packages on the way, or well, I had 3 packages on the way. Now I have 2 packages on the way. My Focusrite Scarlet Solo, which is apparently sitting, or my Focusrite Scarlet 2i2 4th gen, which is apparently sitting in Bode with Sven Transport, about to be transported up here. Because turns out the service area for proof of delivery was set to Gardermoen because Sven Transport doesn't have a service area in Bode, which doesn't make much sense because DHL has a facility in Bode, but so they could have put Bode there, but I digress. So current estimate I have on that is the 29th of December, so next Monday. And then I have my Amazon refurbished Astro A50 also on the way to replace my current A50 because the drivers in my current A50 is pretty much dead screw. The actual construction of it is deformed and whatever, and my base station has completely stopped wanting to turn on. So yeah, so that's on the way, so I'll obviously record videos of when that arrives, at least the Focusrite I will. And then I'll probably do a quick video over what packages I've gotten, whatever. That will probably be its own video, separate from the stereo video, probably. We'll see how I put all of that out. About content over the coming year, up to New Year. As I said, we have potentially the subwoofer installed in my mom's car. Some other projects up north here, maybe. Maybe, if I feel sneaky, I may take and order the Behringer D2s or whatever they're called. It's like a microphone pair from Behringer, condenser mics. I'm trying to do some ASMR, some more ASMR, because that's something I do want to get into. That's really more a streaming thing or a dedicated channel thing, but I will either do it here on IRL or I will do it over on gaming. That's still to be decided. I'll probably do a dedicated one of these for my gaming channel as well. Try and get that uploaded today as well. And apropos, so good shit. Had to send Merry Christmas stuff to a few people. And in a server and whatnot. So yeah, as far as for content when we're back home, well, we have one thing which is investigating why after we wire the speakers directly back to my head unit. Which I did explain in the update video to a degree, I believe. The one I released that was from December 2nd, but basically, if you didn't see that or catch up on that, basically I am selling off my S80. You may be asking, why are you selling it off? You've put so much work into it and you've had it for 2 years and the grandfather stuff. Basically, I need a bigger car. An S80 as a sedan just won't work for me, at least not as a daily driver and stuff like that, and for the stuff I want to transport and stuff. So basically, it's pretty much not a secret at this point. I think I've kind of hinted at it already, but basically we are going XC90, so we're going down the same route as Oscar, just that I'm gonna try to find one with a black interior instead of a beige interior, and you know, start kitting that out. I wanna try and get one that's of course diesel, at least 181 horsepower, and then and then you know, do my footwell lighting and do my, you know, speaker wire and my speaker amp and my subwoofer and all of that stuff. Why? All of that stuff, and then Habri, and then, you know, the stuff we want to do, dash cam, stereo, whatnot. So basically, what I'm gonna try to do today, so later today, when I'm up at my uncle, is try and talk to my cousin, ask if she wants the car and what she wants to pay for the car, because if I can sell it to her, I wanna ask for like 12-15, but if I gotta sell it, you know, actually sell it, I'm gonna ask for like 20-22 for it. So we'll see what she says. It all depends on if she has any personal attachment to the car, because I know my uncle, whatnot, for example, is gonna ask why didn't I just sell it to her instead of selling it to whomever. Then at least I have an answer from her that she either couldn't or she don't have any particular interest in it. So good shit. As I need basically 16 to 18 for a decent XC90 with some minor faults and things we know how to fix. Yeah, so basically how the new year is gonna start is pretty much back home, our usual, you know, power everything up again, and you know, all of that shenanigan, try and clean a bit probably. One day shortly after I'm back home, try and get Oscar to come over and try and lease a splice machine so we can run the fiber through the trunking out to the hallway, as that still has to be done. Other than that, as far as Ethernet and stuff for the TV, that's ran. SA bus is ran. The only potential thing is another Ethernet cable all the way over to that far wall for the desk there, and then maybe one into the bedroom. Doesn't particularly matter, but at least for that other desk would be ideal, especially if, you know, I end up with a partner throughout next year and they wanna, you know, not necessarily move in, but you never know, then they can have their setup there and have, you know, wired Ethernet or whatever, and all of that kind of jolly stuff going on. Try and get the fiber on, and then of course get the car finished, cleaned up, ready for either my cousin to take it over or for the car to be sold. For like 18 grand, I may go 18 to be a bit on the lower side, just to get it sold faster. So yeah, we'll see. And then we will see what ends up happening. Because I'll probably be back north again in mid-May. And then next year I gotta try and get to Metrocon or Narcon or AnimeCon of some semi sort, because my god, I haven't been to convention in forever, aka 2023. What was the last time I was at a convention? 2023, it didn't end well. So, good shit. Oh. So, yeah, so really with that, I think that's really it as far as an update I have for you guys and for wishing you a Merry Christmas. Now I'm gonna maybe record something real quick for gaming. To just stop it for them so they know what's coming, and then after that I'll probably be about to go to bed. Sleep a bit early today and then get up a little bit earlier and whatever whatnot. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, like, I really appreciate it, and as always, check links down below for my socials and all of that. And until further notice, stay tuned, stay awesome, and Merry Christmas, y'all.